Alright, we're playing against Vicariously Lie. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this hand. He chose to play first, and he's keeping his hand, and we will not mulligan. It's a fairly aggressive hand. Much better on the play, obviously, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, I'll play the Hound here. We can torch his Interloper a little later. Could have tried the Werewolf there, but usually you'll have a 3-drop, especially if he's, black-red. That's annoying. Alright, so we can eventually kill that with a Brimstone Volley if we need to. But for now, I'm going to play out the Ironsmith, play out a Blazing Torch, and ship the turn. I mean, I could have equipped the torch and swung there, and then saved the Werewolf to try to prevent him from trying to flip his dude, but too worried about that, I don't think. But we'll see. That could prove to be problematic if he just says go here. Okay. Yeah, and Victim of Night is not going to do it. So, but actually all I've got to do to kill his guy now, I equip the torch, block, first strike his crap, and then whip the torch at it. The question is, do I Brimstone Volley his Interloper? And I think the answer is yes. Because if not, that's just going to keep getting in, and we're not going to have another way to deal with it. I guess actually I should have kept the Brimstone Volley up in case he had removal from my guys. I could have then used that to kill this guy instead. We'll see if I get punished for that. Because if he has Geist Flame here, he does get me pretty good. But I think that was a misplay on my part. Okay. Yeah, sure. I think we're just taking 8 here. So I don't think that made too much of a difference there. As far as, me playing my volley or not. So I'll play Mountain, play the Scourge, and just pass. Try to do the same thing again here. He has 3 cards in hand. He's been playing a land every turn, so some of those could still be lands. Just making sure my stops are set. I forget if you have to set a stop for first strike damage or if it just does it. Cool. So at least that worked. And now he has to play has to play a werewolf or zombie or vampire or whatever. Darn you, conditional removal. Wow, no, that is a vampire. That's going to be a little problematic. Wow. Well, I see why he's in these colors at least. Let's get the beatdowns going, and I don't know. I guess if we draw Garrick, we can deal with the Bloodline Keeper. Harvest Pyre doesn't quite do it yet. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got the Noble we picked when we got the Garrick. Yeah. Alright. So I can play the Crossway Vampire to keep his Keeper from blocking my Interloper. I'm not just dead here, right? 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, he can swing back for 5. And I'll take 2 from this. He can swing back for more, but does he have to block? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's got to block. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so he has to block. He's going to drain, but he doesn't have lethal yet, right? Yeah, and he would have to trade his Noble to block there. So I think our best option is just to swing in. I mean, we can't block anything he's got here anyway. I'm afraid to say, though, his deck may be much better than ours. Although we do have a Garrick. Sure. I can chump block my Scourge, I guess. Now the one problem may be if he swings back and then after he, well, right, so this effect happens afterwards. I was going to say you can block and then the drain next turn might kill me, but maybe not. He can't flip this next turn unless he has a vampire in hand, right? Yeah. So he's thinking here. He doesn't have any great blocks. Well, I mean, he's got blocks, but he has to block something. I think he would just chump block this. I mean, not knowing what's in his hand. Shame we used that Brimstone Volley on the Interloper, but, you know, you can't usually just play around rares and assume your opponent has them. And that Interloper was still going to do a lot of damage to us. Okay. I'm surprised he's throwing away his Noble, but I guess that's fine. That doesn't leave me dead, does it? Maybe it does. No, I don't think it does. Puts me at 5. Yeah. But it does gain him some life, which may make this... I haven't done all the math to see if I'm just going to lose this anyway, but I don't really see any other play there. Like, just sitting back, obviously, is just not going to win it for me. Granted, if he's got Geist Flame here, I'm fucked, but that's screwed, but... he has nothing, though. Let's see. He can only block one guy, so he blocks this. He takes 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so he's still not even dead. And he does have another vampire. Why not? So yeah, I think we just lose here unless we rip something nice. Okay. Attrition. Is he just going to swing with the Bloodline Keeper? I probably would, actually, just swing with the Bloodline Keeper here. Oh, when he casts 2 spells. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pitchburn Devils, eh? He's got me lethal in air. Do I show him the Pitchburn Devils? No. I mean, I can swing. He'll block. Swing these 2. He's got a block and block. Makes a dude. Yeah, just dead. I mean, I could force through 3 damage and then just die. Yep, no. I'm going to assume he knows what he's doing and just concede here. Alright, well, that was not great. I could use like a wooden stake here or something. For once, I could actually see that being useful. Yeah, I think our stuff's fine. I mean, we're already short unplayable, so I think all of that's fine. Ultra's Reap is not exciting. None of this is exciting. So, alright, let's go on to game 2 here.